Hello. Today is Sunday, and today is a very good day. A lot of reasons. See if I can get this straight. Maybe I could do it like this. Hello, shalom. I need to get that out the way. Hello. Hey man, first thing I want to say is that, when I do these videos, man, I be doing these videos because, like I say, I really do care about people, man. It's just that I was raised up rough, yo. I was raised up rough. And so I think my delivery needs to be better. You know what I'm saying? One thing I know, let me bring it up, son. One thing I know is that, I'm not a perfect person. Matter of fact, I know for a fact that I'm very much less than perfect. You know what I'm saying? And, that is the reason. It's just that I be trying to reach out to people. And I really mean that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really be trying to reach out to people. I be wanting to talk and politic and just see what people think about things in life. Not, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, yes, I am a believer. Yes, I do believe in Jesus Christ. Yes, I do believe in God. Yes, I do represent that. You know what I'm saying? And, anybody who's a firm believer like that is always going to find a way to bring that, to announce that, you know what I'm saying? Because we are representatives, so that's what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I can't talk about other things that pertain to this life. You know what I'm saying? It's, like, this life is about growing. This life is about growing, yo. It's about growing, and that's what I seek to do. I seek to grow, yo. And, I feel kind of, my spirit is kind of troubled, bro, because there's some people that really honestly believe that I feel like I'm better than people. And everywhere I go, I tell people the same thing, man. Hey, man, I am not righteous. I am a sinner. Just like the next person, I have to get on my knees and beg for forgiveness. Just like the next person, man. None of us are righteous. I don't consider myself righteous. I consider myself saved by grace, which is undeserved favor, yo. You know what I'm saying? So today is Sunday, and I know a lot of people are not working. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to politic about whatever might not even about what's important to me, but what about the next person? You know what I'm saying? What about the next person who might need a prayer? You know what I'm saying? Like, I pray a lot, man. Like, and that's no cap. I pray a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I think about stuff like that, yo. Like, I just came from a church, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I think I consider myself, well, I'm not gonna say I consider myself, but I look at it like, what do you do when, well, I can't say that, but I do believe that that God has called me to do a certain thing and that I'm doing it. And so, that's what's important to me now. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that, Jesus didn't always come to people the happiest. He wasn't always the happiest. When he came in there, he seen the money changers in the temple. He overthrew the tables and seen them. He was angry. He didn't just come in there lovingly and be like, put away the tables. No, he was angry and he showed his anger. You know what I'm saying? And so I just think, bro, that, sometimes I'm angered by what I see, yo. And it's not the fact that I'm judging the person, because I know that we fight not against flesh and blood, but against spirits, against principalities, against powers, yo. You know what I'm saying? I know this, and so I don't know, man. It's just that this is a battle, man. This is a battle. You know what I'm saying? Number one, well, let me stop putting up my hand. Number one, this is a battle with yourself. This is a battle with yourself, yo. The first battle is within yourself. To defeat yourself. To defeat everything that is in you that's not supposed to be in you. You know what I'm saying? That's the first battle. To conquer yourself. You can't go out and do nothing else until you done conquered yourself. Or until you know for a fact that you done made a lot of progress in your life. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean that you're righteous. It just means that you're striving. It doesn't mean that you're perfect. It doesn't mean that you think you're better than someone. It just means that you're striving. And if I'm striving, okay, let's just say I used to smoke weed and I no longer smoke weed. Am I able to politic for the next man and say, hey man, look, I can give you several reasons why smoking weed ain't good. Am I able to do that? Or does that make me think, or would someone else deem me thinking that I'm better than someone else? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would that make me better than someone else if I done been in a certain situation and I say, well, hey man, look, am I able to offer an opinion and not be thought as being thinking I'm better than someone? That's the thing I don't like about today's traditions, is the fact that a lot of people go into the church, and if I go into the church and stand in front of everybody and I say, hey man, raise your hand if you come in here for a blessing, everybody gonna raise their hand. Everybody gonna raise their hand. But if I say, raise your hand if you come in here to feel conviction, how many people gonna raise their hand? Knowing that conviction is the only thing that leadeth you to the grace of God. Conviction, being convicted in your heart for your wrongdoings. If you always happy, why you gonna feel like you need to change? If you always happy, why are you going to feel like you need to change? And you know what? C-Dub, I tell you this. You're right. I can't say nothing else but you right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I guess, honestly, it rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm just being honest. I'm not afraid to admit when something has gotten up underneath my skin. Because, I've been going to this church for several weeks, and I think people have, gotten to the point where they feel like I think I'm better than them, and I don't think that at all. As a matter of fact, I've expressed the fact that I continually have to repent, for any little thing that I feel like I've done against someone or against, just did, So I don't know, I guess I'm honest enough to say it got up underneath my skin, and that's the reason why I'm voicing that. Like, that's the real reason why I'm voicing that opinion, because it touched me. It got up underneath my skin. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If it's somebody who really don't think they better than nobody, I can guarantee you I'm a candidate for that. I am a candidate for believing. I don't think I'm better than anyone. All I'm professing is the fact that I'm striving to be an example just like Jesus Christ was, because that's the example that we were given, and that's the example that we're supposed to walk in. You know what I'm saying? And it I guess to some extent, people don't know what I've went through to just get this far, man. The troubles I've had to go through. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's a lot that comes with this, man. And I have had to literally fight, to get to this point in my life to where I even feel like I've made any progress. You know what I'm saying? I've had to fight, man. I'm telling you this now. It is a fight out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? Knowing for a fact that you want to stand for truth, and you honestly want to stand for truth in a world that really don't care about truth, that really don't care about faith, that really don't care about God, don't really care about his rules neither. You know what I'm saying? It is a fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people, man. I just want to let that be known, man. It is literally a dog fight out here. You know what I'm saying? To have to want to stand up and believe, you know what I'm saying? And to not want to, I've been a sinner. I've been in the streets. I've been in the jailhouses. I've been in the drug houses. I've been in the gambling spots. I've been in the clubs. I've been in the liquor stores. I know what all that's like. And then it's a point. It came a point in time in my life where I realized that it had to change, and that's all it is to it. When I was in the streets, I did not play with the Lord. When I was in the streets, I was like, it don't make no sense. Now, I might have prayed to the Lord and asked him to forgive me, but I didn't play with the Lord. I didn't profess to be a Christian or to be anything or going in that direction. When I was in the streets, I was in the streets, man. And that's all it is to it. And I was continuously in trouble, going to jail left and right, going to prison, doing things I had no business doing. But when I made up in my mind that this was the direction that I was going in, this is where I am now. And I'm not going to play with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And I think, to some people, it might seem like, oh, well, no, it's not that I think I'm better. You know what I'm saying? I go in the, man, I express my true feelings to people when I'm talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Because being that I've made this much progress, I'm not saying I've come a long way, because to God, this might not even be much progress. But being that I've come this far, God has showed me that the best way to reach a person is through love. And so when I'm talking to someone, regardless to whether I want them to know that it's very good for us to be obedient, I still let them know, hey man, look, honestly, truly, I love you. And that's the reason why I'm talking to you. And that's the reason why I want you to know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see nobody in hell, man. I don't want to see nobody in hell. But people can't feel that, yo. People can't feel that. People don't realize that real love is honest. Real love is trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Real love is willing to hurt your feelings. Real love. Oh, they messing with my live. Yo, come on, cut it out, man. I'm just expressing the truth, man. If I got a best friend, I always tell them, even if it hurt me, man, because that's real to me. That's what's real to me. If I got a best friend, man, I need him to tell me the truth. Even if it goes against me. Even if it's going to hurt my feelings. I want him to tell me the truth, man. And there's too many people out here that would rather hear a beautiful lie than hear the real truth, man. We all need to take a look within ourselves, man. That's the first thing. Before I get on here and say anything, I always look at myself, man. I'm my worst critic, man. I tell anybody that, because I know that I have to improve. The same way I want to help people and motivate people and inspire people, I got to inspire myself too. I got to motivate myself too. I got to love myself too. The same way I go out here, man, and man, that's my word, man. That's my word. That's what I do, man. I just went in the church, man. The lady say, "How are you doing, sir?" I say, "How you doing?" And it was my true feelings. I wasn't faking a smile. I let her know. I say, "Ma'am, I love you." And she looked me dead in my eyes, and I say, "No, I mean that. I love you," because that's the best way to reach people these days. You know what I'm saying? People don't know. Real love is rare now these days, man. So when you show that, you know what I'm saying? And when you show that you really care about a person, man, that touched them, and that might just possibly inspire them or motivate them to want to be the same way, man. And that's how we tip the scales. Because look, hate, the scale like this with hate. Hate weighing everything down. Hate is weighing everything down, man. Come on, man. Hate weighing everything down. But when I go to someone, if I say, hey, you know what I'm saying, look, honestly, man, I love you, man. And I'm saying that because I mean that. And I want you, I hope the best for every person, no matter where they at in their life. Whether you evil or whatever, it doesn't matter. I really hope the best for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it is very apparent in my mind that I'm not fighting against them. I'm fighting against what can't be seen. It's what can't be seen that's affecting them. So I'm not fighting against that person. I'm not fighting against that flesh. I'm not fighting against what I can see. I'm fighting against the unseen, the things that make them do what they do. That's what I'm fighting against. And guess what? Love is the silver bullet. Love is the silver bullet, man. So everywhere I go, that's what I do. It's just that I think my delivery is terrible, yo. I think my delivery is terrible. Hey, my delivery is terrible because, like I say, I was raised up the old way, yo. I really was raised up the old way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm what you might consider a roughneck, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them mans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still believe in the man law. You know what I'm saying? Well, you gotta, if I'm sitting next to a man, I gotta be able to spread my legs out. That's the length. I gotta be able, where a man's supposed to sit next to a man. Ain't no man supposed to be all up next to no man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of man I am. You know what I'm saying? I still believe in me. No, beat. We got beat. 9 times. Some of the people that be coming on here really be the enemy, yo. I don't be caring, because I know that if it's one person on here that's genuinely on here, then I don't care about the others. That's the enemy, man. I don't care about the others. And so that's what matters. I want to do better in life, man. If it's only one person, then forget the other 10 that don't want to change their life. Forget the other 10. I'm here for the one. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I speak out. I speak up. You know what I'm saying? Because as a man, that's what we supposed to do. Especially as a man of God, you're supposed to speak up for the truth. You're supposed to speak for the truth. The Bible says the righteous are bold as a lion. That's what the Bible says. The righteous are bold as a lion, man. Ain't nothing timid about us. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to inspire, man. If you know for a fact that you represent the Lord, man, you be bold in that. You know what I'm saying? I think some people look at that as a form of being better, but it's not, yo. I'm very humble. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I go. It's just that I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the way I'm going now. And I'm not going to change that for nobody, man. I ain't going to change that for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I make these videos for people, you know what I'm saying, as an example, man, because I'm the prime example of somebody. I grew up, I ain't gonna do all that I grew up with nothing story, but I did come up with nothing. I just had, as far as I had a good family, as far as setting as far as they was good at telling me what was right, regardless of whether they was doing right or not. I had one of those families. They were very good at telling me which way to go, regardless of whether they was going that way or not. And so, that's what molded me. You know what I'm saying? My grandma had me a lot of years of my life. You know what I'm saying? So, and she didn't play. She'd beat you to death. You know what I'm saying? So I learned I was taught by the best, and I was in church every Sunday, man, regardless of whether I liked it or not. From a little little baby infant in church. You know what I'm saying? I wish I still, we had pictures of that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what really matters, man. You know what I'm saying? If you taught your child the right way to go, then in the end it ain't gonna matter, because it'll come back to them. I never think I'm better than anyone, man. It's just that I'm out here to spread the truth, because in these churches, man, they teaching things that's not right. They conjuring up Jesus Christ from off the altar. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out where they do that at. The Bible says where two or more are there in my name, there I am in the midst. You don't have to ask Jesus Christ or the Holy Spirit to come up off no altar, man. They're worshiping devils right in the church of God, man. And that's the reason why we sent out. That's the reason why the disciples were sent out, man, as an example of how, if you say you in the Lord, of how to live. And I'm not being no hypocrite. Because the same way, if you know what I'm saying, the same way that I come is just that's the way I'm living. The Bible says, "Come out of the world." Man, you just don't know. It's a lot of things, man. I'm telling you, and I'm doing my best to live up to that example, yo. This is who we are as believers. We supposed to be setting the example, and we supposed to be able to judge righteously amongst ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I know the Bible says, "Do not judge, lest ye be judged." But the Bible also says, are we not able to judge amongst the smallest matters among ourselves? Do you not know that we would judge angels? So we supposed to be able to judge righteously. If I judge righteously, am I wrong if I judge righteously? If a man robs a store and I call him a robber, did I judge him wrong? And so this is the things that I think about, yo. Today's Sunday, man. I be wanting to talk to people, I'm a people person. It's just that My kind are not accepted in this world, yo. We not accepted in this world because, you know, this world doesn't like people who believe in God. You know what I'm saying? This world doesn't. This world doesn't like people who express the truth too much. This world doesn't. They like the lies. They want people to stay blind, yo. They want people to stay blind, to stay docile. You know what I'm saying? This is what the world influences us to do, to stay docile, to never gain the courage or the strength to speak up or to stand up or to stand out or to be different. You know what I'm saying? This is what the world wants us all to be the same. And that's what I'm totally against. I'm all for a person being themselves. God is the way that you are. You are beautiful just that way. You are handsome just that way. You know what I'm saying? And that we need more yous. We don't need more LeBron James or Michael Jordans, or we don't need no more of them. We got them. We need more of you. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where the genuineness come from. This is where genuineness come from, when you're not afraid to be you and you wear what you wear because this is what you like and not what someone else is like. You know what I'm saying? You got that phone because you like that phone, not because, guess what? In other countries, they're standing up. They're banding together, demolishing the government. Look at what that is over there in Sri Lanka. They made that man get on, that man got on the plane and left. When I seen that on the news in Sri Lanka, where they made the prime minister leave because he was dirty, I thought about the United States and why we can't do it. Why we can't do it. Why we can't overthrow our government. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what they do. You know what I'm saying? We know why. We know why. Because that's you know, that's not, you know, man, what about justice? What about real justice? Not for just a certain amount of people, not just for the 10%, but for all. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, when I seen that on YouTube, bro, in Sri Lanka, they overthrowing the government. They overthrowing the government, man, because they dirty. And it's the same way here in the United States, bro. It's a secret war, number one, against those who stand up for what's right. They want to quiet you. They want to shut you up. You know what I'm saying? Age of Satan. Satan is on earth, man. And he don't want no truth. He don't, you know what I'm saying? He want everything. That's why it's so murder. That's why it's so much killing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way they want it. Order out of chaos. They bring order out of chaos. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I stand up for, man. That's you know. And if I gotta die for that, then fine. But man, for all, man. That's why I say we need more people who willing to stand up. They put that, they hold death over your head, bro. Everybody's scared to die, yo. Everybody's scared to die, not knowing that no one dies on accident. No one dies on accident. If you die, it was your time to go. There are so elderly people and older people who lock their doors when they see young people walking by, not knowing that they're making a gap between them and the young generation, because the young generation is looking at them like, I wasn't even gonna do anything to you. But you make it that way when you lock your doors on them, not knowing that if death comes for you, you're got. If death comes for you, you can't escape it. When it's your time, it's your time. So why not stand up for something that's right? Why don't, and who are willing to, they don't want you around. Not in this, they don't want you around. Like that's a promise. They do not want you around, yo. They don't want you around. And so that's why I be politicking, yo. You know what I'm saying? I know that half of the people that be getting on here be my enemies, yo. Those who I'm against, especially the Freemasons. Y'all know I can't stand y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are the ones that's perpetrating most of this out here on the ground. Perpetrating this, the Freemasons and the sororities, all these, they protect the higher ups, man. That's what they do. They're protecting those who are higher up. Come on, man. We already know what it is, man. They're the first ones to get drafted. The sororities, the ones who come out of sororities. Come on, man. Who's willing to stand? Nobody's willing to stand. All we got is just people who's selling out. That's it. I don't care how many people get on here that may be my enemies. If it's one person that hear me and understand me, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that, man. I'm all right with that. It could just be one. That's all that matters. Is that one person. Forget the other 10 who don't care and who on here trying to do dirt. You know what I'm saying? All I care about is that one then. You know what I'm saying? The truth matters, man. And a lot of people are not willing to express it for fear of death, fear of being, of not being able to make money. You know what I'm saying? This is the world today, bro. This is the world today. Like I said, I go into a church, man, and I look for the Lord, man. That's the first thing I do is I look for the Lord. That's the first thing I do anytime I go into church is I look for the Lord, for that spirit, to confirm that spirit with my spirit. And believe one thing, Satan, the devil, they don't want anybody infringing on what they feel is their territory, but the house of God is not your territory, Satan. I just want to let you know that. You know what I'm saying? You done made yourself comfortable in the house of God. A lot of people are aware of that. They just not speaking on it because a lot of them have submitted to you. You done made yourself real comfortable in the house of God, but that's all right. That time coming is where you're going to be unseated. You're going to be unseated, and you ain't going to be able to be there no more. Today is Sunday, man. I love all, man. I encourage all to be themselves. Be yourself, man. You beautiful just by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can go, whatever you feel you want, whatever you know what I'm saying, you want to do it. Don't have no fear about it. Do it. Stand up. Do what you would do whatever you want to accomplish, you can do that. God gave you dominion over the earth, man. And as long as you being, as long as you standing in his ways and been doing what's righteous, what's considered righteous, you gonna make it, man. As long as you being obedient to God, man, you gonna make it. And for doing the wrong things, and if you do the right, for standing up, you know what I'm saying, it never get mentioned. That's the sad thing in this world today. And it's a lot of people that don't realize, man, that we are in the end times, yo. There are a lot of things that are occurring, and the world is keeping you distracted by so-called reality TV, which ain't reality because it staged itself too. You know what I'm saying? And all these little things that they keep you busy with, so that you don't realize that we're in the keep you busy with, so that you don't realize that we're in the say, bro, we are in Jacob's trouble right now. There are so many things that are happening behind the scenes, yo, that we need to be aware of. So many things that are happening, yo, but we don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? This Congress and the president, they make millions of dollars, man, all over the place. And guess what? They're not really doing anything for you. Let's be honest. So what is that? Is that justice? No. This is what God is looking at. The fact that there are people who are making millions upon hundreds of millions of dollars, and the people that actually live in these communities, they're not benefiting from these congressmen and these mayors, and because they all there put there to do the wrong thing, to keep the rich rich. That's it. But nobody will stand, yo. And like I say, it's just I'm to the point in my life where I've seen enough to where I know that it doesn't matter. I don't want, if death is what you're holding over me, I want to conquer that. I want to conquer that, because if I can conquer death, then I can stand properly. If I'm not afraid to die, I can stand properly. I can stand the way I'm supposed to stand and voice my opinion and voice the truth the way I'm supposed to, without fear. Without fear, man. That's what matters, man. People that's going to stand up, you know what I'm saying, and not going to take that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, yo. And that's what I stand for, man. It's not just a black thing. It's not just a white thing. It's a thing. It's a thing that's happening to everybody, yo. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody jumping on the bandwagon, you know what I'm saying? Getting with the devil. Everybody is secretly worshiping the devil now. You know what I'm saying? The secret religion that everybody is worshiping the devil. Everybody knows it too, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's only a few of us, man. It's not that many of us, man. We already know that. It's only a few of us that still has not bowed to Baal, the devil, Lucifer. It's only a few of us. It's not that many of us, but guess what? And I choose to stand, yo. And I'm not worried about no death, man. I'm not gonna let death torture me, because guess what? I ain't got no car. I'm on foot. So that means that wherever I go, you know what I'm saying, I'm not worried about a thing, because I know one thing. I know who I'm representing, and I know who represent me. And that's that. And it took a while for me to get there. It took a while for me to get there, yo. And if that's you, You know what I'm saying? And you got to find the courage. Then I would suggest you look to the Lord, yo, because he the one that's gonna strengthen your heart. He the one that's gonna give you the courage to stand up. He the one that's gonna give you the strength to clean yourself up. You know what I'm saying? I had to clean myself up, man. I was terrible. I was terrible, man. And now guess what? Well, that's what's so sad about this world in the United States, man. That's the one thing I want to say, especially for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say for me being a black man, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, most part of my teenage years, I did wrong. I broke the law. I went to jail. I went to prison, okay? But there was always this thing called the American dream, and they say, well, guess what? If you get a job and you work hard and you show that you can do it, you'll go to the top, and one day you'll be able to buy a house with the white picket fence and the dog named Spot and the barbecues on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? This is the American dream, right? You know what I'm saying? So guess what I did? There's a point in time where I went and got a job, you know what I'm saying, started from the bottom, making $7.75, you know what I'm saying, $7.75, you know what I'm saying, work from the bottom, work from the very bottom, doing, you know what I'm saying, the very bottom, yo. So I made my way up, you know what I'm saying, start rising, getting up, and I made myself one of the best people that was in that company, you know what I'm saying, somebody who could be depended on, somebody who could be, you know what I'm saying, entrusted, you know what I'm saying, and guess what? In the end, I still didn't make it, and you know why? Because I wasn't willing to kiss butt, you know what I'm saying, no matter how hard I worked. I wasn't willing to kiss butt, and I wasn't willing to be out here just telling on everybody that whatever they was doing, you know what I'm saying, to get ahead in these companies, to be what you call the American dream. You have to be able to do things that might go against your morals, that might go against what you stand for. And I wasn't willing to go against what I stood for. I'm not going to be out here just telling and ratting and doing. You know, that's that man business. That's on him. Y'all go find out. Y'all go find out. You know, they got cameras in here. Y'all go find out. Don't have me up in here snitching. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be in here kissing y'all butt. I'm going to stand up for what's right. If you can't recognize the fact that I'm a hard worker, which they did, top selector there, they knew that. Numbers, glorious. You know what I'm saying? They knew I was the hardest worker there. But I wasn't willing to do certain things they wanted me to do. So that American dream became an American nightmare, because eventually it got rid of me. So I don't want to hear nothing about no American dream, because I done tried that. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time when I came down, the minute thing went out, and it was right for me. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say, your truth and the truth. What is the truth? Hey, man, I'm just telling you now. You know, I'm talking about, and I bring up that story all the time because that was the first time in my life, you know, that ain't nothing. They made 80, 90, 100, but to me it was something. You know what I'm saying? And so I really gave my all at that company. I'm talking about, when nobody was willing to stay over, I would stay over. When they needed extra help or needed me to go harder, I would go harder. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted them to see that I was a valuable resource for their company. And one day they would say, well, Brandon, you know what? We ready to make you a part of this or make you a part of that or move you up. And no matter, and it seemed like the harder I worked, the less they, it's like they wanted me to calm down. Okay, Brandon, they will bring your numbers down. Everybody else will get, what? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I no longer have faith in the work economy, because I already know that getting ahead and you're not being slave enough. I think I enough for you, and so I don't want to be a slave anymore. It's all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much used to the fact that I'm gonna say the enemy, because it really is the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, man, dude be tripping. Like, dude really be tripping. That's what most people will say. But I don't be tripping, yo. I don't be tripping. It's just that, like I say, I'm not afraid to voice my opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? I don't like really too much jumping in things that ain't my business, but I'm telling you now, you know what I'm saying? You know, Trump running for president again in 2024, man. You know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, I would want nobody to vote, bro. And not because of Trump, but because the whole political process does not work, yo. It is proven that it does not work. We as, you know, we've been voting Democrat all our lives, man. And what changes have we seen? And the first thing they'll say is, your ancestors died. And guess what? And it still doesn't work. It still doesn't work. So what does that tell you? They traveled on buses and went in restaurants and sat in restaurants that they weren't allowed in and got punched and kicked and spitted on. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It still doesn't work. It still doesn't work, man. People are not willing to acknowledge that. It still doesn't work. The political process is not for the political process. Understood who the happens. Ooh. All come tumbling down. But guess what? Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that, yo. That's why I say, man, you know what I'm saying, like, especially for, you know, and I'm just speaking on us young black men, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't really put death over us, like, you know what I'm saying, like a lot, and that's the truth. That's the reason they be killing my life, yo. They're unable to properly stand. Boy, that's crazy, yo. That is crazy, bro. They is literally killing me, bro. They are killing me. Say, bro, they killing me, yo. But that's the one thing I just want to say, bro, is that even the Black Panthers knew that in order to accomplish what they was trying to accomplish, you couldn't be scared to die, yo. You can't. You just can't, bro. And that's the first thing they put into you. Fear, yo. Fear. It's sad, it's true, yo. From doing great things, yo. That's the thing about fear. It stops you from doing great things in life. There are a lot of people that's in the world, yo, that have not accomplished things that they could have did because of fear. And that's just the truth. And so that's what I see to get rid of that, to destroy fear. You know what I'm saying? To live my life to the fullest, not just be out here existing. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. I know that he is the Savior, and he died on a tree. You know what I'm saying? To save me and you, because we were sinners, born to sin. And that's the truth. It's sad, yo, how the devil come out. You know what I'm saying? It's so sad how the devil comes out. But that's the truth, yo. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be on here forever, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I want to talk about this, man. They've been cutting my live off, you know what I'm saying, all day. You know what I'm saying? It's what they've been doing. Cutting my live all day. But it's all good, man. Like I say, man, bro, one day I wanted to be a better world, yo. A better world where evil is expelled off the land. Where evil is expelled off the land, yo. And all the people who, you know what I'm saying, well, I'm just gonna say evil is expelled off the land. Because we got too much of that right now. Too much of evil, yo. Too many people that's willing to do something horrible for a little bit of nothing. That's the problem in this world, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta stand up, yo. When we gonna stand, bro? They standing everywhere but the United States. That's the problem.